Hello viewers, I'm Simon Preston and welcome to Reggae Boyz commentary. So, some pretty exciting news on the horizon. Indeed. Jamaica, once more, ranked 48th in the world in the FIFA rankings. So, what does this mean in the grand scheme of things? There we go. Jamaica, 48th in the rankings in the world, February 25, 2020. Jamaica is now 4 months away. 4 months away. 120 days away from being placed in the hexagonal round of World Cup qualifiers. This is massive. This is huge. Jamaica, if they can remain in the top six, will be competing for one of three tickets, automatic tickets, to Qatar in 2022. A grand stage. You're in a final group of six and you have three tickets available. The probability there is great. It's just now down to the execution on the pitch. So we have a solid platform to build on. But at the same time, you need to be on your P's and Q's until then. What are we going to do between now and then? Well, look at it this way. We have some friendly internationals coming up, right? Well, one. In March, we have Bermuda at the Montego Bay Sports Complex and Catalonia on March 30 in Catalonia. So the Catalonia game is not a FIFA fixture. Is Catalonia are not a FIFA member. So we're not going to get any points whatsoever for that game. But Canada, Panama, Haiti, Trinidad, El Salvador, Guatemala are on our heels, are fighting to take us out of that top six. What does that mean? It means April and May. We need to think about games. We need to think about at least one friendly international in those 2 months. One in April, one in May, preferably. Even if it's against Cayman, even if it's against Puerto Rico, even if it's against, well, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Martin. No, St. Martin is not a FIFA member. St. Kitts, Guyana. Somebody, just somebody. I know we want to prepare effectively for World Cup qualifiers, but first we need to ensure that we are in the final round. Do you know how much of an embarrassment it would be if we were outside of the top six? I see you all in the comments. I'm going to be responding quite shortly to it. If Jamaica falls out of the top six, it would be the biggest embarrassment ever. More embarrassing than the 9-0 against Costa Rica in 99. More embarrassing against 2-1 to French Guiana in 2012. More embarrassing than the 2-1 from St. Vincent and the Grenadines at the office in 2006. How much more examples do you want me to give? We can't afford to go and play 6 games, and then a playoff, 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 and play the 4th place team, and then play a playoff against possibly the 5th team from Asia or South America, which could be anybody. Could be Argentina, could be Chile, could be Uruguay, could be Ecuador, could be Paraguay, could be absolutely anybody. We can't afford that to happen at all. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments now. Richard Green says they dropped points. I assume you're meaning where Jamaica is concerned. Yes, we did. That game against Guyana in the CONCACAF Nations League really let us down. But we'll be okay. I feel that we'll be okay in where the top six are concerned, because the gap we have with especially Honduras. We have a sizable gap, close to 100 points, I believe, quality points. So I think we will be okay in the top six. We're fourth in CONCACAF. I don't think we'll be dropping worse than fifth. Cooley Two Foot says, waste of time playing Catalonia. I don't think it's a waste of time to play Catalonia. I don't have an issue with that at all. My thing is that we're not going to get any points for it whatsoever. So whether we win 8 love or lose 8 love, we're not going to benefit in terms of points at all. The game that we have to be concerned about is Bermuda. We have to win that. A win plus a clean sheet equals points. A win by itself without a clean sheet, you still get some points. A draw or a loss, we're going down in the rankings. RTS Vibes. What happened to Peter Lee Vassell? He has to find another club. He has to buckle down, settle down, and find a club. That's what needs to happen. I understand he is in Denmark on trial, so that's exactly what he has been working on right now. Don't think a contract has been put on the table just yet, so it's just a trial phase right now. Norton Morris, it's not a waste of time. We're looking at prospects from Europe, get the best, even though we're not born in Jamaica. Of course, yes. Rebel Morrison and company. I want to see them. Daniel Johnson was born in Jamaica, but still would like to see him. Rolanda Aarons was born in Jamaica, but still would like to see him. Jamil Matt was born in Jamaica, but still would like to see him, you know? What else are you guys saying in the comments? Kamar Beckford should be in the squad. He's scoring goals, isn't he? It'll be interesting to see the dynamics, because that Bermuda game will be the last time local players will have a genuine opportunity to showcase their talents before the World Cup qualifiers. Cooley Two Foot's not good enough to get minutes at Phoenix Rising. Yeah, it was extremely sad. Travis, thank you very much for the clarification. 57 points above Honduras. Honduras will have some games during a period of time as well, so a victory over Bermuda is crucial to ensure that we maintain a gap over Honduras. We should have played the next Caribbean team, YG6 Thomas says. Absolutely, I'm with you 100%. US Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands, Andrew Edwards is over in the Turks and Caicos Islands. Can we arrange a game? Can we travel over there, or he comes to us? Play a game at the Montego Bay Sports Complex, bearing in mind still a lot of renovation going on at the National Stadium. Even the date for champs, the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Championships is up in here, March 24 to 28, over the readiness of the stadium, the discus pit and everything. So you can imagine the surface as well for the office, the stand, the media center end. So even the National Stadium isn't quite ready as yet. So that's something to be concerned about as well. The Montego Bay Sports Complex, can it host 2 friendlies for now, just to get things in place before the World Cup qualifiers in August? We'll have to see. Anything you heard about McGee? McGee is in the academy at Cass UPenn, and as I understand, he won't be breaking into the first team as yet. He's not in the plans with the first team coach as yet. He has a 4-year deal with the club, so I think this first year is about transition and getting games in the under-23s. If he's not in the first team by pre-season, July, then I can understand why he may want to look for other options. Kimar Taxi Lawrence, another player as well, you might be saying, but he signed for the club, but the last 2 games he hasn't even made the bench. Remember, he's not fit. He hasn't played a match since the end of the MLS season. So we're talking December, January, February. Close to 3 months without kicking a ball. He's in the gym, he's working hard, and should be available for selection this weekend. We have too much talent now to not reach anywhere. The thing is though, J. Russ, talent has never been our problem. Never. Talent has never been our problem. It's about organizing and putting the pieces together in time. Remember the 2014 World Cup qualifiers, right? Let's recap that together, because we had some amazing talents. let's recap the cycle, okay? Beat Guatemala 2-1. Go over to Antigua and Barbuda, drew 0-0. Beat USA 2-1 at home, lost 1-0 in USA. Lost 2-1 to Guatemala, beat Antigua and Barbuda 4-1 at home. We qualify for the final round of World Cup qualifying. Remember the players who were integrated into the setup? Jermaine Beckford, Joby McAnuff, Gareth McCleary, Marvin Elliott, Theo Robinson. These are players. Lloyd Doyley, 6. Daniel Gordon, 7. Sean Cummings, 8. Winifred Schaefer came in, brought back Chris Humphrey, 9. Brought back Marlon King, 10. You're bringing in wholesale changes to a squad, and they weren't given time to gel at all. We had that amazing result at the Azteca, but bar that, the wheels fell off after Nosworthy's injury. You still need games together where you can put this pool together. Talent, that squad had talent, but they didn't have the time together. No friendly matches together to mesh it together. And we saw what happened. We end the campaign without a win, 5 draws and 5 losses. So talent, not the problem. Yeah, CONCACAF is going to play, well, Portmore United is going to play at the Azteca this evening. Speaking about the Azteca, they're going to play against Cruz Azul. So I'll be tuning into that game in another couple of minutes from now. Who and who are going to play for Jamaica's English-based players? Even that is left to be seen. We might even see a few more new faces in the mix. YG6 Thomas, yes, Marlon King did play in the 2014 World Cup qualifiers. Yes, he did. He played against Costa Rica in that 1-1 draw where Jermaine Tuffy Anderson scored. He played in that game. At the back end of the qualifiers, he played. Remember? He played at the back end of the qualifiers. Yeah, man. He didn't travel to the USA for the Tour of Loss, but he played at the back end of the qualifiers. I think the 0-0 draw with Panama as well. Yeah. So, we'll have to think about our striking pool as well. With Darren Mattox and his court case, will he be around? This gives an opportunity to perhaps one local striker to strut his stuff. Will it be Dean Andre Thomas, Kamar Beckford, or will it be Zenard Street, who is strutting his stuff in the Casafa Super League with Seaview Gardens? That's a talent, Zenard Street, I'm telling you. Look out for him. Jeremy Lynch doing big things over in Asia, so we'll have to see. So Reggae Boyz fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about this setup. Are you concerned, preoccupied, worried, anxious about the next 4 months for the Reggae Boyz? Or are you calm and content that we will be in the top 6? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary. Take care.